So, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining. We certainly appreciate seeing you and you showing up today. And Kofi, it's always good to see you. We're anxious to hear about this $10,000 in your phone. We need to know, we really need to know about existing customers, how to make them uh, get, even if they're from referrals, how do we make them our customers and to generate some income? So thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to present for us. We look forward to hearing what you have to say. So if you tell us a little bit about you and
Mhm.
about your business, I'd certainly appreciate that.
Of course, of course. Thank you so much, Diane, for having me once again. It was such a fun time having the last webinar as well, too. And I
Awesome.
absolutely wanted to come back and really give so much value. So, for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Kofi. I'm a growth marketer, and I run a company called Enfluence Digital. We're a small team of five, and we normally have that luxury because we utilize AI for almost like everything. Now, I'm gonna tell you a bit about me, how I got into this space as well too, and I'm really gonna dive deep into the $10,000 in your phone and how to turn your existing customers into your biggest revenue score today. This is stuff that we're doing for clients today. This is stuff that I learned from my mentors that I paid tens of thousands of dollars to so I could get this. And I'm gonna be giving you the sauce today with this. All right. So, with that being said, right now, every single one of you, all of us, have at least 200 to 2,000 contacts sitting in your phone. And most of them have not heard from you in 6 months or more. And it costs $0 to reach them again. Literally. I'll say it again. Everybody has at least 200 to 2,000 contacts in your phone. Most of them haven't heard from you in 6+ months. And it costs $0 to reach them again. Now, every single one of these contacts already know who you are. They already trust you. They spoke with you. Something happened and they didn't move forward. Or they did. Or they turned cold. They just haven't heard from you in a while. Who am I? So, my name is Kofi once again. Before I started Enfluence Digital, I was a data engineer for Fortune 500 companies, working with companies like American Express, DHL, Proficient, Tech Systems, other companies. And then tech layoffs hit. I trained my own replacement without even knowing it, and this person was offshore as well too. And then from there, I went homeless. I got $50,000 in debt. I was trying to apply for jobs all over the place, trying to get back in there. And essentially, it got to a point where I realized nobody was willing to take a bet on me. I remember being at my cousin's, staying in this really small room that was like really hot, and the central unit, the AC that was going on, it wouldn't reach that room and stuff during the summertime. And I was always hot balling. I was just sitting in this room and I was like, man, I had barely $5 in my account. I couldn't buy groceries. I had to steal some food sometimes from my cousins as well too. That became a whole problem. I was like, I don't want to live like this anymore. So I took a bet on myself. I borrowed money from friends from money I didn't have from friends. And then I joined a mastermind. My business partner told me about this mastermind and I joined that. And that's when everything started changing about. My first client was an immigration lawyer who is like a brother to me. Um, we run a campaign for him on Meta ads, and it was $165 of ad spend on Meta. And he got $27,000 back in 30 days. And he went to make well over $100,000 in 90 days. And guys, this was just this for that 30 days of ads running. I'll be honest with you. It wasn't even 30 days of ads running. I just say that to make it more believable. The truth is, it was actually 2 weeks of running those ads. 2 weeks of running those ads is what brought him that amount. That is the truth. The amount of money that he made after the 30 days was all from me coaching him about lead nurturing and reactivation. All the leads that came in, it was just nurturing and reactivation. And that's what we're going to talk about today. The moment everything changed for him, again, was when the ads stopped and the money kept coming. Honestly, that also is what changed for me because that changed my perspective on marketing as well too. He didn't need more leads. He did not. He only needed to work the ones he already had. And that's what today is about. Speaking on this further as well too, I'm originally from Ghana, right, in West Africa. My dad back home, he runs a pharmaceutical company. So he has different branches and such. We're working with my younger brother right now, who is essentially about to be the next CEO of the pharmaceutical company, and he has some of the branches. For a year now, I kept on talking to my brother, my business partner, and I kept on talking to my brother, trying to drum into his head, hey, we're spending money on ads. You're doing really well. We're hitting six-figure months, but you need to tighten up operationally. By that, what I mean is you need to just work the leads that are coming in already. Have a CRM or a database of the leads that are coming in. Note the type of drugs that they're and medicine that they're buying, and note when they bought it. You know when next they may need a refill. Reach back out to them again. For a year, he wasn't sure. He just pulled the trigger about 3 weeks ago now. It's been revolutionary. Literally, as I sit here talking to you today, my business partner told me that this month may be the first month that they may hit about $30,000 in one day, in a day, which is crazy and different, all because of reactivation. It's that powerful. Now, before we start and get into the sauce, I am giving away the exact script. The same AI-powered SMS reactivation script that we use for our clients, I'm going to be giving that away to somebody today. So, if you like to have the chance to enter, all you have to do is go to YouTube, type in Kofi Achampo right there. Just follow at Kofi Achampo, subscribe to my channel. And then when you've done that, just type I'm in the chat, and the winner will be announced before we close. Stay until the end so that you'll be able to have a chance to win this and get the exact script. Again, that is Kofi, Kofi, Champong, AKYEAMPONG on YouTube. Subscribe, and then just come back and type I'm in the chat. Without much further ado, let's keep on going. The problem here is you're looking for new customers while ignoring the ones who already trust you. That's the real problem. That is what many business owners end up doing every single time. Now, you're doing that, forgetting that it costs you 5 to 7 times more to acquire new customers, especially in this day and age in which, oops, sorry, especially in this day and age in which everything is expensive as heck. Your old leads already said yes once. They already replied to you and wanted to hear from you once. They may need what you're selling again, or they know more people that need what you're selling again. Most businesses have zero reactivation systems. Most have zero. And every month you wait is money left behind. So what is database reactivation? Like Kofi, what is database reactivation? This sounds like a really fancy thing to say. I don't even know what it means. I got you. Database reactivation really means you're just reaching back out to people who already know your business but haven't heard from you in a while. Using a simple, personal SMS or text message. Who are you reaching out to? You're going to be reaching out to past customers, old leads and inquiries, people who got a quote, anyone in your phone. How? By personalizing this SMS message. It's going to be a personal SMS message to them, but it's going to be personalized. So it's not going to feel like a blast or spam, and it's going to feel like you actually took the time to text them. And then the AI handles the replies. It's really important in terms of the scalability on that part. Why? Zero ad spend. You don't have to spend money trying to acquire somebody again with this. This is the highest trust audience because they've already heard from you. They already know about you. You already took some time to acquire them before, either through referrals, friends, or you actually spending money into marketing. This is the fastest path to revenue. It really is. And it works in any industry. Step 1 out of 5 in doing this, you got to build your list. A dormant contact is anyone who hasn't heard from you in 90 plus days, right? This could be your phone contacts, the people that are most overlooked in your business. This is the most overlooked list, your phone contacts. Old invoices and receipts. These old invoices and receipts are past buyers that have the highest intent here. Email list, exporting contacts. Text is 5 times the open rate from your email list, generally. Facebook or IG DMs or any social platforms, TikTok, whatever, people who asked about you but never bought. And then old text threads. Scroll back 6 months before. The gold is there. Generally, don't overthink this. If they know your business name, they're on the list. I know some people tend to get funny about these sometimes, and this is where the overthinking happens. Something I like to say, a little nugget for you. The person that hasn't responded back to anything you sent them is the second most important person in that list. That is a gold mine right there. That's the second best thing aside a yes. Why do I say that? Normally, there's this thing called a customer journey that everybody goes through. Everybody has different touch points, different times that they come to face the business or anything of that sort. And then you're like, oh, I'm ready to buy now. Or no, I'm not really ready to buy. That is what it is. With that being said, for me, for example, there's this program that I want to like buy. It costs 12 grand, $12,000. Do I have the money to buy it now? Yeah. Am I ready to buy it? Not really. Why? It's not a priority for me right now. What is motivating me to buy it? It's something that I want to use for myself and my team members, and especially for my lady as well too. Why don't I want to buy it now then, if this is impacting all of them? Because they don't need it right now either. There are lots of other things that is also taking priority for them as well. These people have followed up with me, I kid you not, for a year now. And every time they follow up with me, I don't respond. But I'm not saying no either. And neither am I saying yes. But you see where my head is at. They're like, yeah, I want to buy it, but I'm not ready. But they've been following up with me for a year. That's how it is, guys. The person that doesn't respond to you just yet is still just having life go on. But at least the mistake you will make is by thinking, oh, they're not responding to me. I'm bothering them. Let me hold back. And then you miss that sale by not being there at the right time when they're ready to buy. So please, when you're doing this, when you're reactivating, when you're following up, keep on going until you hear a yes or a no. Sometimes it could be a hell no, but that's okay. We move on. Number 2, segment your list. Okay? Segment your list. Not all contacts are equal. Different people need different messages. Guys, this is so important. This is so important. This is what CRMs and pipelines are used for. This is the perfect thing. You need to segment your list from the people who are hot, warm, and cold. People who are hot are the people who bought before, they had a positive experience. They know your work. They trusted you once, right? The message approach right there is you can pick up where you left off and offer them something exclusive for them to like bite now. For example, in the example that I was talking about in regards to me, if the guy messaged me, he was like, "Hey, you know what? we know you want to buy and everything. How about we take off 4 grand? If we take off 4 grand today and it's 6 grand, would you be ready to like commit? Answer for me, heck yeah, because that's a lot. And I'm ready to get it. I'm just not ready to get it now. That's an example. Warren, excuse me, you got a quote, or they got a quote, or they inquired, but they never pull the trigger, right? In this situation as well, too. My example, I got a quote, I inquired, but I never pulled the trigger. The message approach there is addressing my hesitation or a low friction ask. It's just starting the conversation again, trying to put me back into the sales pipeline, right? Then cold, an old contact, low context, haven't engaged in a long time. Again, in this situation, I haven't engaged with them in a long time, but they've been texting me. I see it, I read it. And every single time I read it, I'm like, oh, right. I remember this program I wanted to get into. Yeah, I'll get into it, but not now. If they just reintroduce themselves with a soft touch and no pressure, that would also be a way to get back into the conversation, which is what they've been doing to me across board this entire time. Segmenting your list is very important. It puts you in a bucket in a place where you know exactly how to follow up with each segmented person. Step three, the message framework. This is the most important part. Number one, you want a personal opener. Use their name. Sound human, not dear customer. Number two, the soft recognition. Reference what you did or offered them before. Jog their memory. Number three, the low friction offer. It's not a hard sell. Okay. A check-in. Are you still looking? It's enough. And one clear CTA, which means call to action, which essentially means like, what you want them to do. Reply yes, click link, or reply with a question. One action only. This is the entire message framework. The entire message framework. A real example over there as well too would be something like, hey, it's Amy from business name here. Is this the same first name that got a service quote from us a couple of months ago? That's the first message. So let's say we're filling it in. Like, hey, it's Amy from Service Titan here. Is this the same Jane that got a roofing coat from us a couple of months ago? That's literally it. That is the first message you send out. It's short, it's personal, it's human. There's no pitch. It's just a question. Now remember, that's just the first message. If you want the full outline, one lucky person is going to be getting this. The full script, that's the Raffle prize. Remember to follow me on YouTube. And that way, come back and type I'm in the chat here. That is how you win. Okay. All right, let's go. Step four, the follow-up sequence. Day one, the reintroduction. The opening message here is simple, personal, one question, as you saw before. Don't explain yourself. Don't sell. People love to buy, but they hate to be sold to. Or as somebody also likes to say, which I also follow, they hate to be convinced to buy as well. Don't sell. Just one question, one simple message. Then you reach out like a human as well too. Day three, if they haven't responded, the gentle nudge. If no reply, send a brief follow-up. Something like, hey, just wanted to make sure this got to you. Or, hey, just wanted to bump this up. You know, something kind of like that, like a style like that, which is still no pressure. It's okay. You're just checking in. Day seven, the soft close on this. The final message here, you give them a reason to act now without being desperate. Right. A limited offer or a soft deadline works really well here. So something like that, for example, if like, let's say, hey Jane, not sure if you're still looking or not. I had 50, let's say vouchers of 25% offs that I was giving to some specific people, and one had your name on it in my list. I just wanted to make sure that this was something that you wanted. You want to take advantage of not, if not, no problem at all. Just let me know so I can, if not, I'll give it to the next person on the list. Something of that sort. Limited offer, soft deadline works well here. If I don't hear back by the end of today, I'll assume you're not interested. So I just go to the next person on my list. Something like that as well too. A little bit of urgency, right? A little bit of a reason to act now without you feeling desperate or being desperate or coming across as desperate. Okay. Okay. Step five, the AI layer. Now, this is what makes it scalable. This part is generally really what makes it scalable. Because the truth is, you can't personally reply to 500 people. The AI can. Trust me, I tried. I remember some time I was running an SMS campaign trying to get new business in with acquisitions and stuff with home service businesses. I send out the blast, the first one. Well, it doesn't feel like a blast, but the personalized SMS the first time going in, and I'll get so much replies back, and I was so excited. I was like, yes, okay. Now, I tried replying to every single one of them. When I start replying, by the time I don't even get to halfway, other people have already responded to the first text message. I'm like, oh crap. But I gotta get to these other people first. Before now I get to these people. It starts getting really messy very quickly, and you start getting extremely overwhelmed as well too. The AI just makes it scalable where when we use the AI, I had like at least 20 book calls in a day with people and just segmented out the people that weren't interested just with that. AI is awesome when it comes to that. So the AI sends the first message in this situation in your voice, right? When someone replies, the AI qualifies them automatically as well too, right? Then the AI asks your niche specific questions as well too here, right? And if they're interested, the AI then books them on your calendar, right? You only talk to people who are ready to buy. That's the beautiful thing about it. I wonder how many people have had many phone calls or interactions with people that are not ready to buy and feels like their time was wasted. Just put a one in the chat if that is you. I really wonder. If I wonder if I'm the only person that has spoken with people on the phone or somewhere somehow and I felt like my time was wasted. Anybody? Okay. Only K? Wow. Wow. I guess if it's only K, there's not that many people. So that's okay. Okay, Paula, there we go. There we go. Okay. So at least a few people here in this situation have felt like that before. This takes it away. There we go, Rana. Okay, I see you. There we go. All of this takes it away. Okay. So then a conversation example. I see you, TJ. Okay, there we go. See? So, like a conversation example in this situation, it will go along the lines of that. Hey, it's Amy from Fast Roof. Is this the same Sarah that got a roofing quote from us? Yes, still thinking about it. Great. Are you still looking to get it done this season? Yes, I am. We can be any quote. Do you want me to set up a quick callback? That's a form of an example as to how the conversation can go as well too. What not to do. What not to do. The five mistakes that kill your reactivation campaign. This is very much important, just as the steps on what to do. Number one, mass blasting. By mass blasting, that is when you're sending the same generic message to 500 people at once. SMS platforms normally flag this as spam as well too, and your number gets burnt. So personalization is really not optional. You have to personalize. If you don't personalize, your number is going to get burnt and is going to bring a whole huge headache, especially in this day and age with all these compliances that's going on. Number two, lead in with a pitch. Your first message should never mention price, a sale, a promotion, discount. Don't do that. That's what everybody else does. It should feel like a human is reaching out, not a business trying to sell. All you want is for them to respond to you that they are the person. Because that by that time the conversation has started happening. And from then everything ensues. Number three, no segmentation. Treating a past buyer the same as a cold lead leaves money on the table. Hot, warm, cold contacts all need different messages. Every single one of them needs a different message. Number four, following up too hard. You should definitely follow up, but don't follow up too hard where you're annoying the lead. That becomes a problem. So 3 touches max per campaign. Campaign, not forever, per campaign. So if they haven't replied after day 7, remove them from that campaign and just put them towards the next campaign, which is a month later, 2 months later, 3 months later. Chasing people who aren't interested destroys your brand. Again, remember though, if nobody's replying, that's fine. That's that second gold mine. You want to get a yes or a no from everybody. If you do not hear from them, they're just within the buyer's journey. Give them that time, but hit them up again on the next campaign. Number 5, no system, just vibes. Sending one message when you feel like it is not a campaign. It is not a campaign. Without a repeatable sequence, you will quit after the first dry run. Many, many, many business owners run on their feelings more than systems and data. If you do that, this will definitely kill your reactivation campaign or your marketing campaign as a whole. Okay. Now, this works in your industry. This works in any industry, really. It generally does. No matter what you sell, your list is worth money today. Okay. So, for example, here, as you can see, for a roofer or a contractor, it can start off like, I see here, Paula. Hey, Paula, it's Mike from Fast Roof. Is this the same Paula that got a free estimate from us last spring? Homeowners who got quotes but didn't move forward are your hottest list, right? So one storm season later, they're ready. If you're in the auto and insurance company, let's say in this case, messaging TJ. Hey, TJ, it's James from Quick Auto. Is this the same TJ that came in for service about 6 months ago? Right? Service intervals and renewals make this audience perfectly timed, right? So they'll come back if you show up first. You just got to keep on showing up first, right? In the salon and beauty wellness space, let's say I'm reaching out to TJ in the wellness, the beauty and wellness. I get that. I get that. Okay. Yeah, that is fine. So TJ said that they're in the beauty and wellness space and sometimes they don't want those clients back, but they're with me. I get that, TJ. I totally get that. Yeah, that is perfectly fine. So I guess in this situation, for the clients you do want back, TJ. So in the salon, beauty, and wellness space here. So let's say Kay, you're reaching out to Kay. Hey Kay, it's TJ from Glow Studio. Is this still Kay who used to come in for whatever service that it could be in this situation? Something like that is really easy. So repeat visits are the whole business model here, especially for you, TJ, in this situation. Clients don't leave because they hate you. They stopped hearing from you. Or maybe in this case, you don't want them back. But yeah. Okay. Dentist and healthcare, right? So let's say it's Diane in this situation that's being reached out to. So, hi, Diane. This is Sarah from Bright Smile Dental. Is this still Diane who was a patient with us? Right. So lapsed patients cost nothing to reactivate. One cleaning appointment often leads to treatment plans worth thousands. Legal and immigration in this situation as well too. So let's say it's I don't know, let's say me. Hi Kofi. This is Sarah from um immigration law firm. Is this the same Kofi that reached out about an immigration case? So the exact niche that produced the $27,000 in 30 days. Leads went cold fast. Reactivation brought them back and made them warm. Restaurant and catering as well too. So let's say Jane again. So hi Jane, is Chef Ray from the table? Is this the same Jane that booked with us for a private event? So event clients and regulars who went quiet are gold. One personal text beats 1,000 Instagram posts. It's a beautiful way to just retarget people, but people that have already given you their names and everything of that sort, their details, right? So let's do the math because the math is always what is important, is the most important thing. What does this look like in your business? Let's say the contacts in your phone list is 500. Let's say you have 500 contacts in your phone list right now. And the people you can reach on the conservative side within your phone list is 300 people. 10% respond, which is 30 replies, right? And then 30% of those convert. So 30% of those 30 replies convert, which is 9 sales in this situation. And let's say what you're selling, the average sale value there is 500 bucks. You've got $4,500 from one campaign with zero ad spend. Literally that, with zero ad spend. And again, the real example I already spoke about is the immigration law client that just did that. 100K in 90 days from pipeline alone. Now ask yourself, what if you did this every single quarter? Generally, quarter one, you did that. The same math that you saw over here to get to that 4,500 from one campaign. What if you did that quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, and quarter four? Four campaigns. Very doable. Simple. Four campaigns. Not overkill. That is $18,000 a year with no ads, no new customers, just your existing list on the conservative side. Ask yourself what that would do for your business. I think it's pretty dope and game changing. Raffle time. Who's getting the script? I wonder. Diane will be pulling the winner from everyone who typed I'm in the chat. So again, there's still time to follow and enter. If you haven't, go to YouTube, search at Kofi Echampong, KofiAkyeampong. Once you subscribe, make sure you come and type I'm in. Diane will pull a winner from everyone who typed I'm in the chat, and then you will get the full script of how we leverage and do this for our clients. Everything from the beginning towards the end. And you'll be able to do the same as well too for yourself. Okay. Now, here's what's available to you today, at least in regards to me giving this presentation and you doing this. You don't have to figure this out alone. You generally don't have to figure this out alone. You can do it yourself, which is use everything from today, which is still very much valuable and it works. Build your list this week. I implore anybody to actually do this, honestly. Build your list this week. Okay. Send your first message in 48 hours. Okay. And then go to my YouTube as well to Kofi Echampong for more. There's so many things there that I teach on my that I teach and talk about on my YouTube channel. There's so many interviews as well too that I have with some of the best people on my podcast on my YouTube channel. And I'm really planning on releasing even a lot more in terms of exactly what I have done and how my company has really helped a lot of people in this space today. So you can do that as well too. And all of this will be able to help impact you and move your business as to where you need to be, especially in this or marketing as a whole. Free help with the MBOC, free help with the Maryland Business Opportunity Center. Now, this is for the Maryland business owners only. So you have to be a Maryland business owner. We build it with you at no cost. Literally, the state pays us to build a campaign for you at no cost to you. So we have bi-weekly Q&A calls as well too that's open to you. I just had one today in which I had a fantastic conversation with a lady called Christina as well. And if you also want to like ask questions on that one, you just go to the marylandboc.org/training calendar hyphen calendar. That is literally like it right there. That's the URL. And then you just make sure you come to the social media call or any other call really that you're looking for some resource, you get free help. You get free help. And if you qualify, we build something for you as well too. Okay. So the done for you as well here. Done for you, of course, we are here. Influence Digital, we run it all. We'll build your list. We'll build your list for the book calls. We'll do an AI setup and campaign management. And if you want that as well too, you can book a strategy call below as well. So you can book a strategy call at influencedigital.com, which is our website. I see TJ, you said there's a yeah, so I'm definitely not KM um Champon Ministries. No, it's just a quick thing right there. This is gonna be it right there. So if you just type in youtube.com/ and then add Kofi at Champon, that would be it right there. That's how you find me, TJ. Okay, I'm definitely not KM at Champon Ministries. Yeah. Okay. So final slide here. Got it. Awesome. Okay. I'm glad to hear that, TJ. Awesome. Okay. So final slide here. This is your next step. The money is already there. The money is already there. You just need to go get it, generally. So again, start your list today. Pull your contacts, invoices, old texts, emails, right? Utilize that. Come to my YouTube. Okay, yeah, Dr. Mary, absolutely. We can definitely make sure. Dr. Mary, since you are already subscribed, just type I'm in the chat so that that way we can make sure you're also in the raffle as well too. Okay, 1,000%. But yes, so come to my YouTube. I'm gonna have some breakdowns as well too. I'm gonna be posting weekly very soon as well. Remember, the free Q&A calls are happening at marylandboc.org/training-calendar. You will have a chance to really just come there and ask me any questions whatsoever. Again, the state is paying for it. Use it. Use me for free. And if you also want to book a strategy call as well too with me, feel free to go to our website, influencedigital.com. But yeah, that's it. I guess any questions whatsoever, Diane? I don't know how you'd love to handle this. I hope people got a lot of value from this and a lot of insight from this. I wanted to keep it short and very engaging for everybody. I hope this was really good.
It was. Thank you for delivering. It was a very clear, well-structured presentation, and the practical insights were awesome, and our business owners can and apply those immediately. So thank you. Well done.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you.
And it looks like you want that winner there.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so we got the winner in hand. Diane has picked the winner out. Paula, you are the winner today. Congratulations.
Fourth person to respond. We
Fourth
set that
person
up
to
kind of
respond.
before we began.
Yep, exactly. So that's Paula. So Paula, if you can do me a favor and you can just put your email in the chat right here. What we can do is I would like to book a call with you. Email you a calendar link, book a call with you so that that way we'll be able to give you the script and also run you through exactly how you're going to implement this so that you'll be all good and squared away. Okay, Paula. So just put your email in the chat for me and then I'll be sending you an email today so we can get that going for you. Congratulations, Paula. I love
It's Paula N, by the way. Paula N.
Paula N. Paula N. Yeah, Paula Nichols. Got it. Yeah, love it. Okay, there we go. Any questions whatsoever, guys? This is your time for you to ask me any questions about this whatsoever. I know Paula is winning the full script, but I am absolutely open and ready to answer any questions about this, or any question marks you have whatsoever. Just lay it on me.
Any questions? I don't see any so far. You did an awesome job there, Kofi. Thank you so much.